Going on, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Beat video, daily creation. Today I'll be breaking down the beat called Iridescent from my new EP, The Value Scale. Alright, so I got the laptop right here, by the way, this time. I'm trying something different, okay? I didn't want to go to the desk, but basically, this is the outro from the value scale, and really the whole value scale project in general is just a loose concept. It's not really anything that deep. There's no like skits to it or anything this time. It's mostly just beats. It was really just an ode to the arts in a way. Like, I don't know, I've always had respect for people that are very good at like drawing and painting and doing other kinds of art outside of music. So basically that's all it was. It was very simple concept. So basically the names, like the titles of the beats, were kind of just reflective of what the value scale is in art. Like, I remember being in art class and learning like the value scales and like how it starts at a light shade and goes toward dark, and it has to do with the way we perceive light through our eyes and everything, how we see like colors and things like that. So I called the last beat Iridescent because to me this one was like coming out of the darker stuff at the beginning, and almost like, I don't know, it was almost like being in a tunnel and seeing the light at the complete end. And that's kind of what this beat was to me, because it kind of builds up toward that ending. So I'll show you basically what I got here. This is actually kind of a more crowded one, and that's probably why I used it for this project, because I didn't think an artist could probably benefit from it. But we started out with these keys right here, very eerie, kind of weird. That's like the main part right there. You'll hear that throughout the entire track pretty much. And then I added this bass line. Very simple. Very simple, like kind of a saw bass where I put just a little filter over the thing. Next up, got this loud synth right here. So, like I said before in previous videos, it's just stacking these very simple melodies together that really makes everything come together the way it's supposed to. Got these bells right here. It's kind of like a lo-fi bell. And all I did to that was add a delay to that. A little bit of reverb and a delay. It's kind of like a dirtier like sound though. I kind of like that. I don't think I've used that in anything before. And then I pulled out Nexus again. Obviously I've used Nexus a lot and added these little harp things in there. Their sounds in Nexus still are pretty damn good. I haven't been going back to it a lot this year, but I think I made this beat probably 2019, maybe even 2020, like early 2020. So I didn't make the beat this year. So I was still using the old plugins for this beat, because I've been using Pigments a lot this year from Arturia for the majority of the stuff. But this is a lot of Morphine and Nexus and some other stuff. So. But that right there is pretty much the main music elements. So now we move into the drums. Now the drums are very interesting on this beat. It's more styled toward, to me, like a rock band or like a drummer from a rock band, how it's like how the drums kind of play together with one another. So I'll show you what I did with that. We got this kick right here. Then you add in this little percussion element right here. So I heard those two right there together, and I was just like, I gotta keep kind of building it up. And like I said, it slowly builds, more and more elements are added in there. So then I added this snare and this other little element in the side here. So you see what I mean? Is like I get like very like rock element vibes to that right there. Just the way, I guess it's like the I don't know the word for it, but it's like the tempo, like the way everything is laid out. That's how like a lot of rock groups would do their drums, so like live drums and everything. And then the last drum element was these hi-hats. So yeah, I mean, so it's like a different style, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to try some different things. I'm always down to try things I haven't tried before, and I'd say I haven't really done any drums styled like that. It's mostly just very basic hip hop drums or boom bap drums. That was a bit of a different layout there. And then the last element of this whole beat was again back to Nexus 2. This little ambient pad that I've used too many times, but here's one of them right here. Have that in the background, and I take it toward one part and just bring it up an octave once it hits like 4 bars. So when you put all of that together, in total we got 11 sounds in here. So when you put all that together, this is what you got. Iridescent right there. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like that was a good closer. You know, when I compared all the tracks together, because I had the 5 beats picked out, and I was trying to figure out like a sequencing, a good way to put it. And I just felt like this was a good closer. I actually had another song that I replaced this with. Like I had a different outro beforehand, but I ended up getting rid of that and putting this in its place, because I thought this was just more powerful. Like this had more energy to it. But yeah, I just like trying different shit like that, so that's pretty cool. But the value scale, new beat tape, it's out now on all platforms. Check it out. I will have more beat tapes coming soon. Right now I'm trying to do more like featured work, where I'm going to be dropping songs that have featured artists on them. So this might be the last beat tape for a while, but I definitely want to put more together very soon. I love doing these themes and these concepts. So that was Behind the Beat for Iridescent, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll be back soon, so thank you very much.